digest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Forgot to bring myself in. Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm coming or going, but that's supporting Tottenham Hotspur for you. Good evening and welcome to THFC Till We Die, your home of Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future under the club mascot Chirpy. And this is your therapy session. We are now open for business. This is where if you're a Tottenham fan, you can come in and talk to me about troubles, and we try to set you on the right path as we send you out and let the next customer come in. So yeah, if you're feeling a bit blue and a bit down, a bit depressed about Tottenham, do come in and introduce yourself, and let us know who you are. And it's a bit like an AA meeting, isn't it? Hi, my name's Dermot. I'm a Tottenham fan. Never, hello Dermot. Yeah, so yeah, it's all a bit of depressing at the moment, isn't it? But yeah, but in here now, just coming in, causes my usual co-host, the man that actually loves Russell Martin. It could be Russell Martin. No, he's gone back to Igor again. God, he just changed.
That was for the Irish stream for the old firm stuff. I had to be Russell Martin then.
Do you know what? I enjoyed that stream last night. It was nice not to talk Tottenham.
You're not wrong. How are we doing?
I'm all right. How are you, bud?
Sorry, I'm late. I was forgot to put my food on properly, so my bad. These things happen.
I was joking when I put on where are you. I was joking because I knew you were in the other chat talking to Goover, so I was joking, bud. There's a few bits to get into, but first, would you like to see my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game?
Okay. Surprise me.
There you go. There is the predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. Of course, it did come out earlier. I've actually changed the formation. I'm actually putting round pegs into round.
Why are you? But you know he's not going to play that. He's not going to play for at the back though.
Yeah, I'm the manager. Igor's shit. He's not. I'm the manager now. This is what I'm picking.
I much prefer your formation. It makes you feel better.
Yeah, well, it does. It's round pegs into round holes, isn't it? I'm starting with Vicario in goal. None of this nonsense of giving Kingsley another go. And do you know what? There is something I want to talk to you about, Kingsley. I'm starting with a back four with Jet Spence on the left, Porro on the right, and then we start with the best duo in Premier League history, Kevin Danso and Dragerson.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, that back that back five fills me with confidence straight away. I mean, I'm just fully confident now. We're going with midfield three of Papa Sarr and Archie Gray and Xavi in the 10 role. And then at the front three, we're playing Richie on the left, Tell on the right, Solanke up front. What do you reckon, Tequila?
I reckon with that team we should be battling relegation. Oh, wait, we are. Dermo, it is right. You've followed Spurs longer than me, right?
Yeah.
So you have a larger sample size than me, but I look at that team.
Yeah.
It is the worst, isn't it? I don't think I've seen a worse Spurs team in the Premier League.
I look, the 90s were bad enough. But this has to be the worst. This has to be the worst. The worst.
Early 2000s, the only maybe similar quality, maybe.
Do you know what? Out of that team, I think the only decent player in there on his day would be Xavi. I think he's the only world-class player in there. I mean, world-class when he can be bothered to be world-class. But the rest of them are mid-table, lower-table Premier League players. There's nobody there that can take a Graham by the scruff of the neck tomorrow and say, right, come on, you're going to follow me.
Nobody's got any form. Nobody's got any form, Dermo.
No.
The person who's probably got the most form is Archie Gray, and it's not like he's doing all right. But there's nobody who's
How can you can't put it all on the kid, can you? A 19-year-old. And it wasn't his fault we paid so much money for him in the first place.
Well, of course
you and me have discussed that. Who would you pick as captain tomorrow? Actually, it's one thing I didn't say in the predicted lineup. Who would you pick as captain? I mean, Vicario's the logical one, I suppose.
Who do I think deserves to be captain out of that group? Probably. Oh my god!
You're looking at Vicario or Porro.
I mean, the one who's been in the longest is probably like Sarr or Richarlison. But they're not. Neither one is captain material, but they're the ones who like been here the longest. Is out of this team. It's like Sarr and Richarlison. Safi's only just come in. Danto hasn't been there. Danto's only been here a year. Dragerson barely gets in the team. You can't make him captain. Porro? God.
It'd be as William Reb says, Porro's captain. He doesn't. He does at least care.
He cares about himself. Yeah.
Yeah. But
can't criticize Porro. You know that. You know you can't criticize him.
No, we daren't do it because we're not
proper fans. If you do.
No, we're not proper fans, are we? Apparently, we're flip flop fans. Apparently, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, good evening. This is the Tottenham Therapy Show. A nice you to join me. Who are you and what's your problem?
Did you see this stuff with Anderton as well? He had a pop earlier. Darren Anderton was on.
Yeah, I did. I'm also going to go over what it is, and I'm also going to go what Raymond Vega put up on X. I did send it to you. I don't know if you read it.
Yes.
But I want to get into that tonight if we can. Also, welcome to Tottenham silly season. Gus Poyet says he is capable of taking over Tottenham, apparently, and he's already spoken to Christian Romero and knows how to get the best out of him. There's more. Tottenham silly season continues. Tottenham are lining up. Where is it? Where is it now? Oh yeah, Tottenham considering sacking Lang and Vinay with Saudi chief lined up for ultra power role. I mean, are these people so bored that they sit in their mam's basements and just type whatever comes into their head? I mean, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about Liverpool game tomorrow. We're going to go over the stats, go over the last 5 games, which is really depressing. We're going to look at our injury list, which is, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. And we're going to look where you can watch a game and who the referee is tomorrow. See, can we bribe him already? But Tequila? let's welcome a few people in, bud, before we crack on. Before you go and kill a few zombies. Big up to Wayne Bonner. He says, "Good evening, folks. Hope you're all well and ready for the interesting
Wayne.
week at Spurs." Yes, I have a funny feeling tomorrow could be a late one for me. I think tomorrow's going to be a long day because I feel we may get news about 11 o'clock at night that he's been sacked.
Mm-hmm.
So my source, I don't know, he's on holiday at the moment.
He is.
He decided to go and take a 2-week break and he decided to go to Australia. But apparently, yeah, just who he is, mate. I was gonna say Saudi Arabia, but I didn't think it was the right thing to say. But but yeah, he's gone to us. So hopefully he will be in contact soon. I hope it's sunny wherever he is. Anyway, he deserves a break. Bless him.
He does.
He does. Yeah, he's too busy working in that downstairs in THFC Towers. He's right down the basement. Tequila put him there. There's your office, right down minus 122. That's where he works. And he still can't make up his mind if he wants ketchup or brown sauce.
Don't let Conte hear that, though, man. No ketchup, man.
Big up to Bobby Boy. He says, "Just give me a draw, then I'm happy. I'm black as a black head on a pig's ass." Whatever floats your boat. Big up Dermo and Tequila. Big up to you, Giant. Hope you do well.
Hey, Giant.
Listen, yeah, let us know how you're going. Let us know how you're doing. Big up. It says, "What's the bet?" And we get the Gooners on here, the one, the Steve. Do you know what? I said it earlier, Tequila. I don't care what Arsenal do.
Not anymore, no.
I don't know why Tottenham fans have got this in their head. I got asked today, would you take Arsenal doing the double and us get survival? It doesn't bother me. Look, it's going to bother me for one day. And you know the people we know that are Arsenal fans, they're generally nice people, aren't they? Genuinely fair. Apart from one I meet every Friday, who's really doing my head in at the moment. I seriously, I go in there every Friday and fight our corner. It's not easy, Tequila. It is not easy.
That's because you've got rubber bullets, mate, and he's got a machine gun, and you're firing pellets.
I know. I feel like I've had about 20,000 bullets, and I'm still standing and trying to give them.
Yeah, you're doing your Tony Montana from Scarface. You just stand there.
Yeah, give it to me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't. It will bother me for one day. The day they win it, that I'll give out and then move on. I more care about us surviving, or if we do get relegated, us fixing our football club than what happens to them down the road. It doesn't bother me. How about you, bud?
If we were actually proper like challenges for them, like rivals, then I'd feel differently. But right now, it's like an ant being annoyed at a human for stepping on the ant mound. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you remember that cartoon years ago? There used to be the ant fella in the Pink Panther. Or maybe it's a bit before your time. Maybe Cooper might remember in the chat. There used to be a cartoon with an ant. It was an anthill. He used to go around trying to eat this ant, and the ant. It was like it was within the Pink Panther show back in the day. Yeah, a bit before Tequila's time.
You're aging yourself. You're aging yourself there, my man.
You were more into Power Rangers and
Teenage Ninja Turtles, Transformers,
Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Mask. If anyone remembers this.
Yeah, I was more in the 80s of He-Man, Top Cat, Danger Mouse,
Batfink.
I remember back then. I remember on a Saturday morning, right? I used to wake up for Transformers, the Smurfs. No, this was Sunday. Sunday morning, you wake up, Transformers. You used to get the Smurfs. Then you used to get Stingray. Then you get Thunderbirds. So the Smurfs were in the afternoon. So yeah, you would get Danger Mouse in the morning, Batfink and Danger Mouse. Then you get Transformers. Then you would get Stingray. Then you get Thunderbirds, and then you get Smurfs. And then at 5 o'clock in the 90s, you used to get Fraggle Rock.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. I used to love Fraggle. And then when I was a kid, I used to love watching the Muppet Show.
Did you, were you like me? Did you have a crush on Smurfette, when you were a kid?
Yeah.
thought so. It's all right. I can admit
Everyone
it.
did.
Everyone did.
Everyone did. Everyone did. Everyone did.
Look how bad.
Yeah.
Look how bad the Spurs are, gentlemen. We're talking about 80s cartoons because we'd rather talk about 80s cartoons.
You weren't even a kid in the 80s, you get.
Yes, I was. You must think I'm like in my
You were
20s.
late 80s. I was early 80s. You're still a baby.
I wish.
I mean, you're not even. I mean, I'm next year. I'm 50. I'm going grey. You still got black hair. You look a bit like John Travolta going down to the shops in the
yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
You got your swagger about you. You remind me that the fella in Saturday Night Fever. That's you. Big up the Coover 99. Big up Dermot Tequila and all in the chat. Big up Coover.
Yeah, mate.
Hope you're
Keep
doing well. Big up William Webb. It could not be worse than some of the teams we played this year. The result might be better. Spurs being Spurs. I actually did this last night. I was on FC 26 last night, and I haven't played it in a long time because the Tottenham losing. I couldn't be bothered to play it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go on and play it. So I decided I jumped into the season where we are now, but it put me back to the Newcastle game. So I made sure I lost every game. I took over from Thomas Frank, came in. I lost every game up to tomorrow's game. And I thought, do you know what? And I played it on the highest difficulty, so I would lose. So I said, do you know what? I'm going to let the computer decide this one for me. It came up with the Spurs 2-1 win.
Is this what we're doing now? Are we letting EAFC predict the game for us now?
Yeah. And then when I pressed continue, Tottenham sacked me the next day.
Oh, even though you beat Liverpool, he still sacked you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I got the job in Napoli and went on to in Serie A. Now I'm manager of Barcelona.
But say that sounds like Conte. You did a Conte then if you went to Napoli won the title.
Yeah, I took over from Conte and I won. I was third place. I was 12 points behind Juventus and I won at the last game of the season. We got the Cuva. Who else is in? An hour to each. We can say, what's he saying? Richarlison, maybe he tries to get. Yeah, he does. Richarlison's the one that tries. You know, he really does. Captain for me, Solanke. He's been there with England, not captain, but experience. That's true. An arrow for each goal we concede them at 6 hour charity stream. Charity for what?
But we need the charity. The Spurs fans need the charity to pay for the therapy.
So
Therapy's not cheap.
Yeah. Good evening, legends. I'm not. He's a legend. I'm not a legend. He's a legend. Good evening, legends. Tequila, are you going to play Call of Duty Zombies?
Probably not, my friend. I'm not into really Call of Duty stuff. I do like
You
zombie
should
games,
do.
but not
You
really.
should do, bud.
Well, I've never been into the Call of Duty games. That's not. I'm too much of a nerd, I think.
Well, the only one I've played is Call of Duty World War II, which I really enjoyed.
It's not my jam. I've never played them. I know loads of people like it. But...
Well, you know me. I hate anything to do with zombies.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Lots
I
of
always,
around.
yeah, but I always like your stream. By the way, I come in early, put a like on it.
Well, both Com and me are both doing zombie games right now. Just coincidence.
I know.
Lots of zombies around.
I know. I can't wait for South Park to come back.
Yeah,
Giants. Or that other one with the aliens that you were doing, they were fun to watch. Actually, I have to.
Oh, the Alien game was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you made me into a transformer, which was very kind of you. Dermot, do you remember Hartley? Yeah, I do. I remember Hartley Harem. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yes, I remember. That's what I remember watching as a kid. I remember watching Play School.
Sesame Street.
Oh, I remember Sesame Street. I remember Zippy. There is a rude version of.
Don't.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about.
If you go, you know what's going to happen if Wayne or Carl hear anything about that show. I'm not even going to say the name of it. You know what's going to happen, Demo. So don't say the name.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Super Ted back in the day.
Remember Super Grand?
Oh yeah. Do you know that's on YouTube?
What?
There's actually full episodes of that on YouTube.
Not new episodes. You mean the actual original episodes?
Yeah, the actual original ones. Yeah,
Okay.
I used to. What I used to love. I used to not bananas in pajama. I remember Banana Man, not Banana in pajamas. The actual original Banana Man, and James and his magic torch. Jamie and his magic torch. Because my adopted name is James, so yes, I used to get stick at school for that. Where's your magic torch? In my bag. Big up the William, Blue Peter, Cat Weasley, Doctor Who, Skippy. Yeah, it was Skippy. Skippy and Flipper and Lassie. I remember. Look, this is for me to kid in. Maybe I'm sorry we're going off. We are going to take it back to Tottenham in a minute. I'm just going to have a bit of a rant here, right? Right. I get Skippy, right? I get Lassie. Lassie's a dog. So Lassie's going to bark at you. And you're going to follow a barking dog, aren't you? Okay? I get that, right? A kangaroo is all right, fair enough. I sort of don't get, but okay. How the hell are you supposed to understand a bloody dolphin? He's sitting there nodding his head up and down. He's probably asking for fish.
The dolphins are one of the most intelligent animals in the world, Dermo.
Yeah, but he's not going to sit there. Excuse me, Barry's just fell off a ledge down in the pond down there. You need to go and rescue him.
You might be applying for the Spurs job. You don't know.
You might be. I mean, Lassie. Lassie was there. Used to bark and bark. I mean, Skippy.
Flipper.
What is it, Skippy?
You mean Flipper, don't you?
No, there was Skippy.
But I remember Skippy the kangaroo. I remember Flipper, Skippy the kangaroo.
Yeah, it was an Australian program, Skippy the kangaroo, that used to go to people, jump around, go make his funny noise, and then that would tell the person that Bob's fell down a well somewhere. Strange world we used to live in. Oh, dear.
Wow.
Strange world. Good evening, Legends. Tequila. He's already asked you that. Rent a Ghost. I remember Rent a Ghost. Crackerjack. I used to love watching Crackerjack every Friday, 5 o'clock was Crackerjack in the 80s. Or was it 4 o'clock? I think it was 5 o'clock. Crackerjack.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. What else? I know. Look, I loved He-Man as a kid. I used to adore He-Man. I had his figures and everything. Yeah. That and Transformers. They're bringing a new movie out. It's coming out this year. Masters of the Use. I've seen the trailers for it.
Yeah.
Bet me they've got. I remember the shite they brought out in the 80s with the fella that played Ivan Drago and Rocky.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. This one is spot on. This one is like it's like watching a proper movie version of the cartoon of the 80s.
I didn't mind the original 80s film, don't I? I'm not saying it's good. I just didn't mind it.
It's a heap of shite.
Well, yeah.
But mind you, most films in the 80s were a heap of shite.
For its time, it was all right.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't go with if they went, because it was so near where the cartoons finished, and that if they went to follow the cartoons, I think it would have been fine. But
they never should have said it on Earth. I didn't like the fact they said it on Earth.
This one now is set in Eternia, and also there's a video game coming out next month. I think a He-Man video game as well.
Okay, I have to see. I'll keep my eye on. He-Man.
See, would that depress the Spurs fans? Yeah, do put in the chat your favorite cartoon from your childhood. Now I do remember Blue Peter.
Yes.
Doctor Who.
Yes.
What else in the 80s? See, my favorite TV shows in the 80s, and it still is, was Knight Rider and Miami Vice. I used to love Miami Vice.
I don't remember Miami Vice. I remember Knight Rider. I know what Miami Vice is, but I don't watch it. How about how about Airwolf? Remember Airwolf?
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be the helicopter to Kit. That was supposed to be. Yeah. I remember that. But no, Miami Vice. Miami Vice for me had everything. It was the best cop show, but also had the best music. It used to have all the latest 80s music in it. So the first episode, when they're going to trying to arrest the drug dealer, whoever he is, they have Phil Collins in the air tonight. And for me, that is my favorite Phil Collins song, In the Air Tonight. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
For me. But no, Miami Vice. Let us know in the chat. Actually, we'll make this a bit fun. Actually, let us know in the chat what was your favorite TV show of the 80s, all from your generation.
Stargate.
Yeah, that's true. Spare thought for Jota when we watched the game. A great play. Liverpool has not been. Yes. I remember where I was when I got that news. I was actually in the hospital at the time. I think I was in hospital with my heart at the time. Last time I was in, and I was sitting in A&E, and I remember getting this news. I remember talking to you about it, Tequila. I think that day on WhatsApp, and I think Liverpool have never been the same since his passing. It was very sad what him and his brother, and may they both rest in peace. But do you think Liverpool have lost away a little bit because of that?
I don't think it helped. I think there's probably more than that going on. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to know like the impact it's had, but it certainly didn't help. Whether or not that, I hope they, whether or not. I mean, I don't know if they've ever said this, but hopefully they don't use that as the kind of excuse, because that would be a bit. I wouldn't like that if they used that as like, scapegoating, kind of like, oh, because our friend died, we, that's the reason why, without taking accountability for. I wouldn't like to think they'd do that, but I don't know. I don't know what the vibe is around Liverpool, Dermo. How would Spurs react if one of ours passed away?
Well, do you know what? Liverpool, every game, I think he was number 21, on the 21st minute of every game this season, they sing his name.
That's good.
Well, look, we may slag Liverpool off for a lot of things, but I always said it, that when you look at the Kop, must be the most famous end of any football ground in the world. And when they start singing You Never Walk Alone, I mean, that is spine tingling. I've been to Anfield and I've heard it. It is spine tingling. Now, apparently Celtic sing it, and it's much better at Celtic, apparently. But I think it's sad, and we should remember Jota. And I think Jota was such a fantastic player. He really was. But I just feel you're right. I think there was a little bit of, not Liverpool themselves, but I think a few commentators saying they're missing Jota this, they're missing Jota that. I think that's a bit unfair. I think Arne Slot's got it wrong a lot up there. And I mean, there was talk about him losing his job early in the season. Do you think, look, just very quickly, City just gone 1-0 up against West Ham. Come on. Good. Know what we want. Do you think Arne Slot will be there next season? Or do you think
if they don't qualify, if they don't qualify for the Champions League, I'd imagine that probably that would be the absolute minimum that he would have been expected.
Yeah.
To achieve this year. So excuse me. So probably if they don't finish in the top 4, then I imagine he probably would go. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. It's a lot of managers gone up. There's a lot of managers becoming available.
Would you take Slot? Would you take Slot?
Well, when Daniel Levy was in charge, we went for Slot.
We wanted him. Yeah, and don't you remember he kind of used us to get a better deal, didn't he? Do you remember that? I remember the press conference. It was like, yeah.
It is. Just go. Well, said William, 80s, Blake 7. Oh, you think that was the 70s, Kuvo? Late 70s or 80s? Blake 7. I know the name.
I don't remember that certainly was.
See, we're this is when Tequila is the baby of the group. He does.
Yeah, I can't go back that far. Yeah, not quite back that far.
It was 78 that I was a year old. It started in 78. I was a year old. I don't remember that. I was January, February, March, April, May. I was 3 months over and we got relegated. It's all my fault. William Webb, indeed, mate. Tragedy transcends football. It does. It really does. City just gone 1-0 up. I never thought I would say yes to City going 1-0 up, but come on, City. William, 95,000 singing 95,500 saying you never walk alone in Melbourne when Liverpool played Angie's Rem Melbourne victory. That was impressive. Yeah, it is. And Kuba says, yeah, 78, 81. Let me know, Kuba, were you more of a Miami Vice fan or a Knight Rider fan? Let me know. What was your favorite? I mean, I love Knight Rider. Still watch Knight Rider on the app I use. But yeah, Miami Vice, I just love it. The clothes, the you had Philip Michael Thomas and Don Johnson. I mean, you couldn't have the two most coolest people in the world playing two Tubbs and Crockett. You really couldn't. And then you mix in 80s music. Do you know a lot of people, a lot of famous movie stars started their career in Miami Vice as well? Liam Neeson was in it, Bruce Willis. I think a lot of people started their careers in Miami Vice. You should watch it, bud. You'd love it. I'm telling you now, it's a show that's never aged. I think if you really showed that now, it would be as popular as it was back in the 80s.
I don't mind nostalgia. I like games and stuff set in the 80s. So yeah. Some of it depends. Though. I mean, some of them age well, some of them don't. It is a bit dependent. It's not a guaranteed thing.
Yeah. We've got Michael. He says, "Do you want me to add my sense?" Yeah, go on. What? Oh God, West Ham have equalised. Bloody hell!
Really?
Do you know what you said last night? Oh, we're not bothered about West Ham. West Ham equalised, really. Yeah. Do you want me to add my sense, Michael? Go on. Of course you do. Oh God. Now we're really going off the Tottenham topic here.
We've barely mentioned them. Do you blame us?
Dukes of Hazzard yes, Daisy Duke. Yes, I do agree. My dad used to like Dukes of Hazzard. Mind you, my dad used to like Lulu. To the annoyance of my mother, which was really funny.
Wow.
May he rest in peace. Bless him. Yeah, what else was that? The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Dallas. I used to love Dallas as a kid.
Dynasty. Remember Dynasty?
You see,
was it called Dynasty over here?
Dynasty. Dynasty. Or Dynasty.
Dynasty.
See, I was more Dallas. You probably more Dynasty.
I just remember it coming on the TV. I don't remember watching. I remember the theme song. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to love Dallas. Dallas for me was just brilliant. JR. I mean, for me, you're a bit of a JR, I think, of this channel.
We should do it. I should feign my death there, Mo, and then we can do a Who Done It.
Was it
you? Was it Coover? Was it Com? Was it James? Who done it?
Yeah. I've never that thing in the 80s, it was like mad. Who shot JR? It was just mental. Yeah, who did shoot JR? Oh, it's Sue Ellen's sister. That's who shot JR.
Spoilers. Spoilers, anyone?
Yeah, anyone that hasn't watched Dallas and there's up to the point where they've shot JR. Sorry,
it's only 40 years or so ago. So I hope you got around to seeing it. Yeah. He didn't get shot in the end of one. It was a dream. There you go.
Yeah, that was a weird one, wasn't it? He got knocked over by a car. They wasted the whole season, and then he said to come back. He went, "How are we gonna get you to come back in? Well, we're gonna put you in the shower." And we're going to say, I had a mad dream. Geez. Moonlighting was another program with Bruce Willis and, she was gorgeous. Sybil Shepherd. She really was. Yeah. I used to like the Bangles as well. I used to like them. Yes, and I did have a crush on Barbara Streisand when she was younger. To Mrs. Tron's absolute laughter.
Yeah, I don't blame her on that. That's a weird choice there, Demo.
She was very good looking when she was younger.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
only
look.
6 or 7 at the time. I couldn't help her had a crush on, could
Look,
I?
look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. No one's going to judge you on it.
Yeah.
Just a bit
Well, you look
strange.
at the Bangles, it was the drummer and the lead guitarist. Yes, please. And then if you're a Dallas, you're either fancy Pam or Sue Ellen. Pam for me. What are you giggling about?
I'm laughing that we're 40 minutes in and we just don't want to talk about Tottenham.
Look,
It's great. It's great.
I forgot about Lucy. Oh yeah, she was nice. I'm just got images in my head of Lucy.
They're most scouring the internet looking for the bitches now.
No, I'm not actually. Right. We've got turn the camera con. Oh, I think I remember that, Michael. I think I remember it. I think
What's
so.
that?
I remember Beatles about. And I remember yeah, we should start talking Tottenham actually, to be fair. And there's 29 people watching us thinking, what the fuck? they will start in a minute.
We're just trying to avoid the obvious, mate. It's just like
Yeah. It's funny. I am as lost as a Tottenham fan as I've ever been. Turn the camera. I agree with you, man. Turn the camera on. I don't remember that, bud, but I agree with you. Big up to Daniel 1-1 West Ham City. Shit, we need a West draw for West Ham brings us equal points with us tomorrow. You know that.
Yep.
Bonanza. That woman and that was pure beauty. That was a bit before my time. Big up to you, Michael. It says stealing vibes from day one. Stellini. Okay, Stellini.
Stellini, what, our old manager? What about him?
David said he was a pure beauty. No, I'm not joking, David.
Stellini's a pure. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm joking, David. I'm joking. Street Hawk, a bit like Knight Rider. Yeah, I remember Street Hawk. I remember the fella used to turn into a hawk and then he turned into a bird or something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, but he turned into a hawk and then he turned into a snake or something. I can't remember the name of the program. Yeah, that's true, David. Bit up to William. Trinity Spag Westerns. I remember the Death Wish movies.
Remember Death Wish, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Death Wish. I remember being a kid watching Death Wish movies. William,
good.
I do.
I like
good.
Good.
He had that look about him.
Well, you could tell. Yeah, it was a tell of just the everyday person just snapping and going after.
What was he in? Where Eagles Stare?
He was in a lot of films. Yeah,
I know who Kojak was in that as well. Where Eagles Staring. Kojak was in that. And what was the other film? Michael Caine, Sylvester Stallone, and it had Pele in. It had all the 8 plays.
The Great Escape. The Great Escape.
That's a great film.
Yeah.
I think that's the greatest football film ever.
It's not as good as
in my view.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been some good. The Damn United was good. The one about the Munich air crash was very good.
Escape from Victory. Did I say The Great Escape? Maybe it's called Escape.
Yeah,
from
it's
Victory.
Escape. Like the Great Escape with Steve McQueen.
Oh, okay. I knew it was something Escape.
Yeah, Escape from Victory was brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Me and Tequila have been asking that question all season, really.
Where's Tottenham gone? Don't know, mate. Somewhere else,
down
not
the
here.
pub. Yeah, we are missing our club, and that is true. Any other build-up, we were talking about Tottenham, wouldn't we? We'd be there getting right what we're going to do tomorrow, how we're going to feel. It's like we've lost so many games in a row now. I think, what's it, 12? Tomorrow's going to be 13. It's like you're trying to prepare yourself for a defeat.
That's because most of us know what's going to happen, and you just have to
Yeah.
accept it because we can't do anything about it. Not
Blondie.
right now, anyway.
Oh, yes, Blondie. Yes, yeah, Blondie. She was lovely. Blondie was. I don't know where the effort has gone. Michael, I agree with you, bud. I agree with you. Michael says, Keith says, Michael, was that point about you 3 years ago? As soon as the love wears off the club, I can't hurt you anymore. I still love the club. I'm still a mug. Maybe I'm just delusional. I don't care, Dermot. I do not care. I get that. Right. Where do you want to go? Should we tell you? Let's get this out of the way, and then we'll talk about Raymond Vega, and then we've got a couple of stories of Tottenham's silly season, who our new manager might be, if it's permanent or long or whatever. But we are going to talk about that. Right. We have played Liverpool 67 times in the Premier League with Jordan 17. Liverpool have won 35 out of them 67. They've won 22 at home and 13 away. Tottenham have won 15 at 67 times, 13 at home and only 2 away. We've won there. Yeah, we've got a shocking record at Anfield, even worse than the first division, by the way. Tottenham are 16th in the league with 7 wins, 8 draws, 14 defeats with an XG per 90 of 1.04. Liverpool sit 6th in the league, 14 wins, 6 draws, 9 defeats, with sitting at a 1.67 XG per 90. Liverpool's last 5 games, not great. 2-1 defeat to Man City. Then they did beat Sunderland and Forest. They had 3 wins in a row, so 3 wins out of the last 5. But they did lose to Wolves the last game, so maybe that gives us a sort of sprinkling of hope we might be able to beat them. Tottenham's form is.
Do you have to look at this part, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
As you can see, we've played 5 and lost 5. And yeah, it's not great reading, to be fair. Well, at least Kingsley wasn't in goal for all of them, to be fair. Can't blame him.
So if we lose against Liverpool, that will be a new record. So that will be 7 in a row, right?
No, we've lost.
So we've lost 6, haven't we? Or is it 7?
We've lost 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've already broken the record. So it will be a new record if you lose tomorrow. Then
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's the first Tottenham manager ever to lose his first 4 games in a row.
Awesome.
It's the first time I think in Premier League history we've lost 6 in a row. We lost 11 in a row. I don't know what. I'm trying to think. Have we lost 12 in a row in the league? We haven't won in 12 games in the league, I think, including draws as well, by the way. Last 5 games against Liverpool, yes, our only winner came in that 2-1 win in 2023 when we did get lucky because VAR, we got lucky that day. And then every game ever since, we've just got hammered. 4-2, 6-3, 5-1, 2-1. Only 1 win in the last 5. And that win was under Ange. Referee tomorrow is Chris Kavanagh. The assistant referee is Dan Cook. The assistant referee is James and May Warning. We've got a 4th official is Thomas Kirk. Oh, is he related to
Captain Kirk? Maybe
Captain Kirk. I wonder.
Yeah. Think he can beam us up, Scotty?
Yeah, maybe do. And also on VAR, we're well screwed. If he's on VAR, then we're screwed. John Brooks, then yeah, we're well screwed. We're well screwed tomorrow. If you do want to watch it, but don't, just have it on and leave the commentary to me. Tequila will say this is the best channel for watch along. Tequila, do you want to boost this channel for tomorrow for the commentary?
Yeah,
you do get it all, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be listening. I'll be on the bus probably at the time, but I'll be listening on the bus, Dermo. Dermo's going to suffer for all our pain, so he watches it so we don't have to. Bless him.
Yeah. Who do you want to see tomorrow? Deluded Dermo or Saki Dermo?
I think it goes as it normally does. You'll rack up tomorrow and you'll be excited and thinking we're going to smash them, and then we'll get to the 5-minute mark and it'll be 1-0, and then Saki Dermo will be well with us by halftime, I predict.
Mrs. Tron said both. She says to me, "Why do you do it?" She looks at me like with a real sincere face and like, "Why do you do it?" Because I do. I think she can't wait for the summer for my holiday, 2 weeks holiday in the summer. She knows I get away from it. It's like I become a human being again.
Yep.
And then
You're
the season she sees me. I start the season with so much optimism and so we're gonna win this. And then we get to Christmas. It's a bit wherever we're doing. Am I am I happy or sad? And then when they get to this part, it's like she just says, "I give up. I'll see you in June."
He checks out before we do. Yeah.
Yeah. If you are watching UK and Ireland, it's on Sky TV. If you're watching it in Argentina, it's on Disney Premier Argentina. If you're watching it in Thailand, it's on IS Play Monobox. United States, I think it's on Peacock. And then if you're on Canada, it's on Fubo TV. So anyone who's gone to Canada in the last few days, you can watch your football on Fubo TV. It's quite cheap. Mrs. Tron knows what I'm on about. Mickey Van de Ven is out through suspension following a red card against Crystal Palace. Christian Romero and Paulina ruled out because they had their heads banged together. The whole squad needs their head banging together. But there you go. Basuma will miss out through injury. Tequila will be so overjoyed about that.
What are we going to do about him, our star player?
I don't know. Conor Gallagher has been unwell but could play on Sunday. Destiny Doggy is nearing a return. Gianluca Baccario was starting goal. That I don't trust that. I've got this. He said in the press conference yesterday, Kinski will play again.
It'd be crazy to put Kinski in after. No, just like that would be crazy.
Yeah. These are the injured players. You ready? Yeah. Christian Romero head. Paulina head. Conor Gallagher is a doubt. Basuma knock. Destiny Udogie hamstring, nearing return. Odegaard ACL, Kulu knee, Madison knee, Kudos thigh, Bentancur hamstring. There's more. Ben Davis ankle. 3 pages. Lucas Bergville ankle. So that is all you need to know, guys. I want to big up. Yes, big up to France in England 17. Yes, big up to Ireland who won the Triple Crown today. Yes, Ireland are Triple Crowned Six Nations champions. The mighty Irish have lifted another trophy and we're overjoyed. And St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday. What a time to do it. And to all your mams out there, it's Mother's Day tomorrow in England and Ireland. So if you haven't got your mam something yet, it is now 5 to 9. Why haven't you? And if your shops are still open, get your ass out there and get your man Mother's Day card. But yeah. But Ireland are Triple Crown champions. Something to celebrate, Tequila. As you're an honorary Irishman, as we found out last night, you should be overjoyed with that.
I'm moving over there as soon as possible, Dermo. Running away
We'll have a welcome parade through Dublin for you. Dermo would tip us to win 4-0. I'm going for a 1-1 draw, actually. I'm going for a draw tomorrow.
You're actually giving him a goal. I'm shocked you're giving him a goal.
Yeah, I am. Oh, where is it? Anyway, big up to you, David Mack. He says, "Hi, mate, Celtic fan." As Tequila would tell you, I'm a massive Celtic fan as well. So I love Celtic. So big up to you, bud. It says, "Hi, do join us on Ireland Till We Die. We're doing everything Celtic over there as well. So do join us. That is coming as well. So do sub here and sub on the Irish channel. Also sub to the Play Pouch as well for Tequila. So he goes and kills zombies. Here, hope you guys stay up. Hoddle was Hoddle was my hero. He really was. What we could do with a Glenn Hoddle now? Really, what could we do with a Glenn Hoddle now? William Reb says club record 6 league games, 7 including cups. We have lost so many records in the last 2 years. That's true. I've watched us 3 times at Anfield, lost 4-0, 6-2, 7. Tequila, just don't go. Don't go anymore. Just do not go.
Big up, Coover. I bet you can't wait to watch the game tomorrow, mate. Can you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're really...
Yeah, big up. I mean, I have to say, the first time losing, you think, no, next time I go, we're going to win. The second time you lose 6-2, you think third time's the charm. And then we lose 7-0. I think you might have thought, feck this, I'm giving up.
I'm just imagining Dragosin trying to deal with their attack right now, Demo. Just
Football can put you through the mill. It bloody well can. But if you love your club, it is all part of it. I get it. It is. It is. I mean, I love Tottenham. Because my family's first. Tottenham's my second love. My family's my first love, and always will be in that. Pardon? I thought you said boo. I got a funny look from Mrs. Tron when I said that. But they do put you through it. But you guarantee by the end of the season, about a couple of weeks out after the World Cup, I'd be buzzing for Tottenham again. And it's all about the hope. It's the hope that kills you. It's a bit like being the cat. Curiosity will kill the cat.
Satisfaction brought it back.
Pardon?
The saying is curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Yeah. Tottenham can give you satisfaction.
Ask me next season, Demo.
Apart from Bilbao, that gave me satisfaction. England have just scored another try. Do not ask me how much a try is, David, because Philip Brady keeps asking me all the time. I have no clue about rugby, but I enjoy watching it. Big up to David says, big up, mate. That's why. Big up to you, Kuva. William Webb. Liverpool are an Irish club, so not good omen. No, they are an Irish club. Yeah. See, technically, I should have been a Liverpool fan because I'm Irish.
Wow.
But as it's well documented, I was born in Tottenham. So I'm a Tottenham fan. But there is a picture of a little Dermatron, 4 years old. I didn't know football really much back then, wearing a Liverpool top.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I can't beat that one. No.
My brother was wearing an Everton kit at the time, and he's a massive Spurs fan, so that says a lot.
He traded Everton for Spurs, so one underachiever to another. Bless us.
Right, should we get on with the news?
Okay.
Look, this came out this morning. I just want to know what you think about it. I'm going to read it out, and if it's wrong, then I don't know where Raymond Vega will be, because I was talking to somebody about it today. It's pretty. It's if it's true, then I don't know where we are as a club. But anyway, shocking rumor I have recently heard. Joan Lewis had only a 10-minute call with Daniel Levy to dismiss him immediately after running the club for 20 years. Some of the reasons are quite concerning, including financial mismanagement and misuse. If it's true, the club is in trouble on and off the field. Or is this a tactical move by Joe Lewis to dilute Daniel Levy's shares by increasing capital and have full control and then sell? Who will win the battle for sure, not the fans? Well, didn't Joe Lewis give away his rights to the rights owned in Tottenham? But reading that out, where are you on it? If that's true, that's shocking, isn't it? That's. Do you think there's more to Daniel Levy's? Do you think it's now beginning to leak out? Or where's your head with that?
I'm not sure. We don't know what their personal relationship was. It could be that they were. When we always heard the rumors about every summer he'd go out to Lewis's yacht, and God knows what they got up to. You can imagine what they probably got up to. We all can if you had that kind of money. But you imagine they obviously must have had some kind of relationship, a personal, friendship of some kind, not just business. But maybe, for we know, maybe that the friendship broke down, and it turned into just a business relationship. And in business, then that's it. You just discard people. And really successful people like Levy and Lewis probably don't have that many friends. I imagine you don't get to the top like that in business, Demo, really, without screwing each other over. Generally, I mean, there's always going to be exceptions, but that's just the business world is kind of like, So probably when Levy outlived his usefulness, they probably pulled the trigger very quickly. But I don't know. I don't know how good of friends they were, like personally.
But I thought Joe Lewis had nothing to do with the football club, so Joe Lewis can't sack somebody if he's got nothing to do with it.
Maybe Levy called him, or I don't know. Maybe Levy called him, just kind of say, "Hey, look, can you step in to stop your kids from forcing me out?" And he was just like, "No, no, they can, I'm going to side with my children." Maybe Levy went to him more definitely like,
Mm.
can you sort them out for me because they're trying to get me out? And Lewis backed his family, which you probably wouldn't be that surprised to hear that he's going to choose his family over Danny.
If you're looking at some of the rumors are quite concerning, including financial mismanagement and misuse. I don't think that's a Daniel Levy thing. If I'm being honest.
Spurs, no, I don't think you can criticize Daniel Levy for anything to do with his business. And do you think Joe Lewis never even bothered went to any games? I think he was seen like twice or something, wasn't he, Dermo? In like how many years? He doesn't care what the football club does. He just cares what the bank balances are. And Levy always did a good job when it came to the bank balances. So I don't know why Lewis would ever had a problem with Levy on the business front. Levy and Enoch turned their how much did they pay for Spurs, Dermo? Have they made like 1,000% investment on their initial?
They paid. I think they paid Alan Sugar 20-something million or
and now
30 million.
And now they want 3.5-4 billion for it. That's
5.5 billion.
Well, there you go.
5 billion. I just find this very, very sort of odd by Raymond Vega, where he has been quite vocal about the ownership. He's been quite vocal about Daniel Levy. He's been quite vocal about Enoch. And then suddenly this comes out. I mean, it's had 106,000 views. It was put out on the 13th of March, 11th last night. There's a lot of people here agreeing with it, not agreeing with it. It's just
the thing is, I don't know if it's just me. I mean, you let me in the chat if you're kind of fed up of the whole ownership stuff. I understand, but I kind of don't. He's gone more or less. I know he still owns shares, but as far as having any influence on Spurs, he has no direct influence. So it's kind of like one of the things. Like I just don't. Out of sight, out of mind. So I don't really particularly give a care about what happened to Levy. I didn't particularly like him anyway, and he is culpable for a lot of what's happened. Maybe not everything, but certainly he played a big role in what's happened to us. His neglect is one of the reasons why we're struggling, because we haven't built a very good football team, and that was under that the majority of that time it was under his watch. So let's not forget about that. I know people are kind of like saying you want him back, but I'm just saying a lot of this damage was inflicted years ago under his watch. Most of this team was built under his watch.
Yeah.
So
of course it was. I'm looking at a thing now. I'll send you it, Tequila. 2,000 tickets were sold for Lazio's last game as fans boycott continues. I mean, Lazio Stadium is quite big, right? And it's empty. Tottenham fans take note. It is right.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Tottenham silly season now. This is silly season. Tottenham consider, this is from Football Fancast, but Tottenham consider sacking Lang and Venai with Saudi chief lined up for ultra power role. Sounds like a Power Rangers ad. Tottenham are lining up replacements of Tudor losers at Liverpool. Doesn't you read the article, right, and it doesn't really give you anything in the article, if you know what I mean. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we've got 9 games before tomorrow. So let me say that. Yeah, nothing there. There's actually nothing in there. Why do people do this, though, Tequila? This is what I'm saying. They make a big headline, but there's nothing in there in that to say,
because they want you to click
what it is.
It's clickbait. They want you to click it. They don't care what's in there. You've already clicked it there, mate. Bless you. They've already got what they want out of you.
More fool me. More fool me.
Not just you.
Now a third. Yeah, thanks. A third former Tottenham man throws his hat in the ring for manager job after Redknapp and Sherwood. Jurgen Klinsmann. An experienced manager. former Spurs legend. Me and
Yeah, wasn't
Cooper
it-
remember.
But wasn't his last job? Wasn't he the USA national coach? Funny enough, where Pochettino is. Wasn't that his last job in football? Or am I forgetting something? Did he go somewhere
it
after?
was,
He
but it was. Well, you could say the same about how Random hasn't managed in football for 10 years.
Yeah, but he's managing the Premier League much more recently than Klinsmann.
But
Klinsmann's never managed in the Premier League. He played there, obviously. He's
No.
never managed in the Premier League at all, was he?
No, he's played in the Premier League, but
Yeah, he's played in the Premier League. Yeah.
I don't know. He's always wanted the Tottenham job. It's always a job he's wanted. And I think Tottenham he cares about the club. Jurgen Klinsmann cares about the club. Cooper will back me up on that.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that he cares. It's just like if we're so people put you want Sol Cat. I know you're trolling, friend. People want a Tottenham person in charge. So what are the options then? Because there's only there's Sherwood, who said he'd want it. Redknapp apparently said that he would take it. Klinsmann, according to what you've said he'd take it, and then Hoddle I think might have mentioned. So out of those four, right, who are all four,
and Robbie Keane.
See, Keane,
it's here the Spurs web. I just stop you
there.
there, but it's just saying the Spurs web. It is even being claimed that by some sources that Tottenham have already contacted Robbie Keane about taking over from Tudor.
He can't be the permanent manager though, unless they've come to an agreement with him. Then,
yeah. Well, then that's my question. Then, Tottenham cannot wait for Pochettino. We know that now.
Yes, they can. They can, but they just haven't.
Yeah,
they can wait for Pochettino, dude. We don't have to. I don't want them to make a permanent manager signing right now. I don't. That's one of the reasons why I don't think Dyche will want it, because I don't think Dyche will want it permanently. Desiree will want it permanently. So
what happens if they do? What happens if they think we cannot employ another interim? It's too much danger. We need somebody that's going to be here, and we know is going to be here next season. This is my point earlier on. Once they sacked Thomas Frank, they should have said, right, this is the man to take us to the end of the season, and here's our new manager. It should have already been sorted out. If Poch was coming back, right, Pochettino, you're our manager, and announce it. This is the manager for next season. At least we know. But we can't go from one interim to another interim. It hasn't worked under this interim, so you're hoping the next interim is going to do better than the first interim. And if you do, in your way of saying it, if you do make a permanent decision, that means Poch ain't coming back, then it means you've got to get that decision right. Whatever decision they make, it has to be spot on. Because if they don't get that right, we rarely are down in the mud.
I think that
I agree with you.
Yeah, but if we make a permanent signing, it's gonna be a panic signing. I don't want a panic signing. I want a proper person in for next season, and so I don't think we have to have a permanent manager. We just need somebody to get us bloody 8 points. 8 points is probably
Ryan
enough.
Mason.
I would have taken Ryan Mason over Tudor, yeah, because he at least has played in a Premier League. He at least has managed in a Premier League. Was he amazing? No, but we don't need somebody to come in and be amazing. We don't need somebody who's going to be amazing. We need somebody who just is solid. Solid should be enough just to get us two wins and a couple of draws, which is probably all we'll need. It doesn't need to be a miracle worker right now. It doesn't have to be.
I said it earlier. Can you really trust these players to even play well for the new interim manager, if it is an interim manager? Can you really trust them players? And you can't.
Yeah, but
how many times?
But so then every manager is like playing lottery then, because if these players just on a whim decide they don't want to play for him, oh, they might like him. So no matter what decision is made, then we're playing Russian roulette.
We are.
Well, then you might as well throw the dice then. Throw the dice again then. Obviously we've already thrown the dice on Tudor and it doesn't look like it's working. So by all means throw the dice again. But it's going to be the same no matter who it is then, Dermo. If these players don't feel like it, then so be it.
These players have shown it. I agree with you, right? Ryan Mason should have come in the first time round and be done with it. At least we know what we're getting with Ryan Mason.
Over Tudor, yeah. If Tudor was, if Ryan Mason would have been my number one choice, but I would have easily taken him over Tudor. Tudor doesn't know the club. It's just like he's learning on the job. Mason wouldn't be learning on the job that much. He at least knows what to expect from the club. He knows the majority of the players he's worked with before, and he knows the Premier League to a decent level. He's not going to blow anyone's socks off. But as I said, that we don't need to blow anybody's socks off. We just need to get a couple of wins. We don't need to be amazing.
Where are the wins coming from? That's
Under
the question.
Tudor. Well, under Tudor, I don't see any under this dude. I'm afraid.
Do we need a new look? This is the last thing we talk about because we're going to finish off in a minute. We've got games thick and fast between now and next Saturday. So we've got Liverpool Sunday, we've got Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, and then we've got Forest next weekend. Do you make a change tomorrow after the game?
I would have made a change. I would have made a change after Madrid.
Yeah, that's the point. Why haven't they made a change? But he's still here. So what do you do?
Because they still have faith in him. Don't ask me why they have faith in him, but that's the answer. Because nothing else makes sense, Dermo. It can't be about money, mate. It can't be about money because he's on a short contract. It can't be about money. But not this time.
Is it also that they haven't got anyone lined up?
But there's at least 4 people who we know of who have come out in the media who have said that they'd be willing to take it. And most of them are Spurs legends. Most of them are well-known Spurs, either ex-players or ex-managers who have all managed in the Premier League, other than Klinsmann. So Mason's managed in the Premier League. Sherwood's managed in the Premier League. Redknapp's managed in the Premier League. The only one who hasn't is Klinsmann. Even Hoddle, not in a long time, but even he's managed, right? They're all going to be an upgrade on Tudor because they've all got something Tudor had. They've all got 2 things Tudor hasn't. One, they love the club. Even Redknapp, West Ham might be his first love, and I know he's got an affiliation with Bournemouth, but he does have an affiliation for Spurs as well. He always talks about us, so he does at least like the club a lot, right? Hoddle, we know, loves the club. Mason is a Spurs fan as well. He's not a legendary player, but he's a Spurs fan as well. So they've all got that over Tudor, and they all know the league. Even if someone like Redknapp hasn't managed in a long time in the league, he still knows English football. Tudor doesn't have any of this experience. It was the most baffling decision I'd ever. When it happened, Dermo, we were both like, "What?"
Well, I know we were. It was the same reaction we had when we signed Dom Solanke. Do you remember that?
It's baffling.
I just don't get. These people do not want to bring in a Harry. I'm saying that now. These owners do not want to bring anyone there that's going to tell the fans how it is. That wants to be bigger than them. They've made
Ryan Mason. But Ryan Mason. Yeah, but Harry Redknapp might be a little bit like that, right? He'll say what he thinks, and Hoddle probably also will say what he thinks. But you're not telling me Ryan Mason is going to rock the boat. He's not going to rock the boat. Ryan Mason's a bit of a yes man anyway. But he still probably do a better job than Tudor. He knows the club, he knows the players, the majority of them, and he knows the league. So I don't believe that Ryan Mason is going to come in and rock the boat. No, he's not. Mason's, with all due respect, is kind of a bit of a nobody really in the football pyramid compared to the likes of Redknapp and Hoddle. He's much less established. He's not going to come and rock the boat. So I can't even believe that we're actually saying yes, bring Ryan Mason. This is how bad it's got that we're actually advocating yes, let's get Mason in.
It is. I mean, look, it's been I've never known a season like it. If I'm being perfectly honest, in all my years, I've never seen a season like it. Never. At the moment, as it stands, if West Ham get another goal, we're actually joint 17th at the moment. By the way, we're Spurs are 16th on 29. West Ham at the moment.
It doesn't change the fact that we've got to beat Forest. We have to beat Nottingham.
Exactly. That is the game.
Tudor, I don't care. I don't even care if we get a draw at Liverpool, right? I think the chance of the draw is unlikely. But even if he were to somehow get a draw, I still do not want him in charge for the Forest game.
I don't know.
So not for,
we need something for that game. If we lose that game, if we lose the Forest game, then I think that's it. That's the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah. I think
if we get a point from that game, then I think we need to beat Leeds.
I don't think that'll be enough. But yeah,
No.
I don't think that'll be enough.
I always said we've got to beat Forest and Leeds. I think they're the two teams we've got. Everton lost today, so I think Everton, we might get a win against them. So if you win them 3 games, they keep you up. But you're looking at West Ham. They're drawing against Man City at the moment.
Yep.
And Forest cannot shoot or score to save their lives, thank God. But knowing them, I don't know who they're playing tomorrow. Who they're playing tomorrow? Sorry. Forest are at home to Fulham. Now, we all thought Fulham might do favour of West Ham, but is that a winnable game, do you think, for Forest tomorrow against Fulham?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that big a shot. Fulham are a better team than them, but it's not like they're worlds apart. So I could see Forest getting something. Yeah, they might not get a win, but they could get a draw. I could easily see that. Forest are better than us, but not much better. And people, Forest. I don't know if Forest are going to batter us, but we played them not that long ago at their place, and they beat the piss out of us.
They did.
So, and that was under Frank. We're even worse now.
We are. Well, listen, we're going to leave it there, guys. Yeah, this has been an interesting stream.
Spent the first half of it talking about 80s cartoons and shows, and then we ended it on a little bit of Spurs for you.
Yeah. But listen, where can people find you in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, in a couple of minutes I'll be heading off to do my play pouch killing zombies, where I will probably shout at them for being the Spurs board, because we all have to take our frustrations out somehow. And then you can join me on the Wrestling No Sell Wrestling Podcast channel as well. We do shows every Wednesday about professional wrestling, if that is your jam, there, mate. Thanks.
No problem. Tomorrow we're on at 4:05 for the watch along. Then we've got After the Whistle. Nick is joining me tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to having Nick joining me tomorrow for the watch along and After the Whistle. Now, any news that breaks tomorrow with Tudor or his replacement, we'll bring to you first and fastest, as we always do. So it could be a late night stream for me tomorrow night, probably 11 or 12 midnight stream. Tudor's been sacked or whatever. Monday, you got player ratings and also few people in the comments have said they've loved our Tottenham update show and want more of it. So starting from next week, twice a week, there will be a Tottenham update show at 4:00 every twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Of course, more will happen, of course, in the summer. Tottenham update will be every week in the summer, of course, with transfer news and everything, of course, and with the new transfer show, that's going to be every evening. Newsbeat will be returning in the summer, 8:00 every evening. But yeah, so a lot of people like the transfer app. So thank you very much for that. It means a lot to us. We've also just gone over the 920,000 views on the channel. So a massive thank you from us all. Tequila, just very quickly, what do you want to say? Because we're nearing 1 million views on this channel in 4 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. We're still kind of baffled by the fact you guys are so loyal. Obviously, keeping us going. It's been several number of years, especially for Dermo. He's been doing it from the start, and I've been here like 3 years myself. So to see the channel growing is good. It means that you like what we do. So we'll continue to try to improve, try to do what we can.
We try to make it we try to make this channel that's not all the others where people are shouting, and we never do on this channel. We always try to have a debate, but a logical debate. Well, I'm Kirk and he's Spock, so
we do our best.
Make it that what you will. Right, on that bombshell.
Khan! You should do it, Dermo, one day. Scream Khan. Tottenham! Like Kirk does.
Yeah. Khan!
There you go. Let it out.
Let it out. Let my inner Tottenham. Tottenham is Khan. Yeah. Anyway, on that bombshell, we'll leave it there. Back tomorrow at 4:05. I think I'm on Ricky Villiers or yeah, hang on. Cooper says at least 1,000 of those views were me watching Dermo having a meltdown. Yeah, this is a man that nearly killed me live and air in the early years of the channel. I was laughing that much I nearly passed out. That is true. That is true. It's on the channel somewhere. That is true. But yeah, guys, do come in tomorrow. 4:05. Join me for the watch along. And then after the whistle and any breaking news, we'll bring to you first and fastest here on your #1 Irish Tottenham channel, THFC till we die. Good night. See you tomorrow.